And welcome back. This is MDawg, and we are continuing our free-to-play fresh account adventure here. We have the Paladin, Priest, or Hunter, and some weeklies we can start slowly chipping away at. With the weeklies, we'll probably want to reset this one unless we're going to do an arena run, but that's also risky to think we would get five wins in one arena run without knowing what the draft looks like. So we'll probably reset this later today when we get the reset opportunity. But I thought this was a good opportunity to play our Paladin deck. Let's see how, since we have that quest, let's see how our Paladin deck feels. We're only level 3 in Paladin, so we haven't been able to spend a lot of time unlocking new cards yet, and with the cards we do have, we'll just kind of see how they're working.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
I will fight with honor.
So turn 3, we can corrupt this if we coin out True Silver.
The light dims, but we
It's one possible line here. There tends to be a lot of good 4-drops on Paladin, so coining out a 4-drop, if it works out, is probably a pretty good idea. I don't know what it's worth, but we'll do some early Divine Shield trading here, I suppose. Because it's Druid, we do trade here. I think we actually just clear his board and trade. So the line is still going to be coin 4-drop. The line is now, do we clear both with True Silver, or do we Blessing of Kings this? Let's try the King's route. We still trade though? The assumption being that Druid could be running some sort of token. In other words, they have a lot of ways to buff their own minions and spread them out wide, so. So this is now corrupted. Get decent minion out on the board here. This really... Oh, wow. That was quick. The carousel really only impressive if we get to corrupt it. So I believe we just unlocked Holy Light, which isn't something we would want to add. One thing that I'm kind of watching, right now we are running Silas still, trying to figure out if Plagued Protodrake may just be stronger. Silas is just so situational. There may be other options too. But we'll keep going, see what this feels like. I love Paladin. Paladin was probably the first class that I played a lot of when I first started playing Hearthstone. I really liked the Paladin Death Knight. When it came out, I've always just enjoyed the class. I have played a lot of Hunter because I used to like mid-range Hunter, but I think that Paladin and Priest, especially when it was Dragon Priest were the sort of classes and deck types that I played the most. This looks like a really good starting hand to me.
The light dims, but we fight.
Of course, Divine Shield not quite as strong against a mage when they can ping it without taking damage.
For justice.
Repent.
So we know that we'll get the value out of Northwatch Commander because there's no way the Venge will be procced.
We'll fight back these brutes.
For justice.
Yeah, I like having these secrets out right now. I guess we could get our deck tracker on so I could refer to cards we have while we're playing. Okay, so he just went Ruined Orb, which Ruined Orb is a card that'd be a lot of fun to play with. I think we should work in some more mage in this series. So this is corrupted now. But I do think I like just playing a couple of minions right here. Okay, so we have deck tracker on. So I took out one Noble Sacrifice and added an Avenge. So we still have the same number of secrets as before, but did change one over. Basically just to have some variance there to make it a little harder for the opponent to kind of guess. If we want to trade here, we can Divine Shield this and attack. An attack here, that's 4 damage, plus Hog Rancher would kill it. So if clearing the mage's board right here seems important, we can do that. I think that's fine. If for no other reason, because I feel like I said before, you just don't always get value out of Divine Shield against mage. So let's do it while we can get some value. We know that all mages at this level are going to probably be running Flame Strike, at the very least, in terms of big AoE. So we don't necessarily want to play into that turn 7.
Reporting for duty.
We have board control, so we slow down here.
My calculations, you need to chill out.
Venge target needs to be good. Yeah, it's decent Venge target.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Let's see what we draw.
May the light grant you peace.
For justice.
This place brings out the worst in me.
So this is where you would think maybe this turn he procs our Galloping Secret. He's got 8 mana. Yeah, it's a good sign. Starts off with a low cost minion. Let's see if he plays 3 cards here. Guess he's not, so he's either playing around it.
For justice.
Are we just always consecrating here?
For justice. Reporting for duty.
You want it?
I guess that's an okay. Target. If nothing else, it corrupts this, right?
Rise to the challenge. The time is now.
Reporting for duty.
Try to keep some level of tempo and aggression.
An incredible discovery!
That was his third card.
Not on my watch.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
We are way ahead on board and way behind on cards. So we need this board to stick, at least important elements of it. That's why I put the second Divine Shield on. Second Flame Strike doesn't do enough.
What to do? What to do?
So now these should be defensive secrets. Ooh, he had to play that without corrupting it. Very unfortunate. Okay. One more game as Hunter. As Paladin. Let's see if we unlocked anything here. I know we did. I just don't know if I'll see it. Oh, Equality. The Equality Consecration combo, classic combo, is really good. Oh, we're not running any of the watch posts in this deck, are we? Brightwing would be an interesting addition to this deck, right? What would we start taking out, though? One Hog Rancher. This is the watch post that I still think could have a home in this deck. think the question is, do we put equality in there? It gets a little bit hard to I think building decks like this is fun, where you're just like, okay, let's just figure out what our best deck we could build right now would be. But when you start to get into combinations, like the quality consecration deck combinations, almost like you need to know, what are we going for? Are we trying to lean heavily into control? What is our win condition? Are we just a value deck still? I mean, basically that's what you're trying to build in the beginning, right? Is a value deck where your minions or your plays are just a little bit better so that you're going to have an advantage. Not necessarily building towards a particular win condition. When you get into net decks and meta decks, a lot of those will be either extremely aggressive or they have a particular win condition that they're building towards.
Reporting for duty.
These are Kokar lands.
Ooh, did you just use the coin for that? Okay. Just making sure there was actually a follow-up spell there. Like, I'm pretty sure we have to do something desperate here, so I'm not sure how our secrets necessarily get us out of this, but the cards we have in hand do not get us out of it, so we just need to, yeah, Noble Sack is good, and then he needs to play into Galloping Savior somehow. I believe that we're going to be just a little too slow for this opponent. Obviously we have to kill this, but it's just too little too late, I believe. Okay, does this help?
Hogs on the loose.
Don't think it helps enough.
For justice.
8 more damage this turn. Ten more damage this turn. So we need healing and we need taunt. That only costs 2 mana. If we attack with this, we only basically break even. He still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not enough. Oh. That's nice, but we never live past this turn. Consecration actually a little earlier would have probably been a step towards stabilization, perhaps. So we still have the 2 taunts. We'd want to see a larger sample size, I think, before making a snap decision there on our matchup with aggressive decks. Let us see what 2 packs will bring us. I think that's our second Outriders Axe, if I'm not mistaken. We've seen rogues running this. We've gotten 2 golden Warsong envoys. What are the chances of that? So when and if we get the regular ones, obviously we would dust the gold ones to have a little bit more dust. So 2 Death's Head Cultist. I really like this card. Any deck that you're wanting to just kind of bulk up a little bit for survival purposes, I think that's worthwhile. All right, we can get another match or 2 in, perhaps. We need 2 more wins for that weekly. We're so close to opening up Lord Jaraxxus. Let's just maybe see if we can't hit level 10 here on the Warlock. Alright, I don't think there's anything new to add here. And I want to say that we probably have enough. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. Alright, give me 1 second and we'll go Warlock.
Gul'dan versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
Your soul shall be mine.
So I did really like the... Okay, this is Priest. I did really like playing with that Paladin deck. Do we just coin out Farwitch? I think we do. Let's just get this out here. Tax the mana cost of early cards that the Priest is drawing. It's probably pretty difficult for the Priest to deal with this unless they just happen to have Smite. Oh, okay. They're running Holy Smite, so never mind. Very easy for the Priest to deal with that. I guess at this level it's not totally shocking that someone would be running Smite. Whoa. Let's look at this first. Priest. So let's just take Scavenging Shavara. Hey, nice arena card. Also decent arena card. And now we'll tap.
Hogs on the loose.
Are they running the most control Priest deck you've ever seen? Can we tap once first? Yes. So far, all we've seen is control, right? What is their win game? Like, what does their actual minions look like? Holy cow. Hmm. I would feel so much more comfortable right now if we were already level 10 and had Jiraxis in our deck. Oh, that's a legendary that I've actually never seen played before. Reduce the cost of all corrupt cards in your hand and deck by 2. 5 mana. Interesting. So we're at 10 cards, so we're not tapping.
I brought enough for everyone.
Get it out! Get it out!
This would be a good second smite target. Ooh. Nice draw. I think we can take out the, well, if we go more in control, we probably leave the watch post in, perhaps. If we go more mid-range, we may not have room for these anymore. We'll see. I think we just... I'm thinking when we get Jiraxis, we at least take out Dread Infernal. We don't necessarily need as much just regular end game 6/6s. I mean, we'll be able to make 6/6s for nothing. Okay, how did he get Soul Mirror? So the misplay here is... if he would have renewed first, gotten Soul Mirror. Oh, wait, here it comes. If he would have gotten that first, he could have Soul Mirrored, and then he would have had Bane on his end. Alright. So...
Home is where the wagon is.
If nothing else, we get a little bit of value out of Raised Dead. We may not want to play it till later, though, when there's less of this in the pool. That's a pretty amazing card to have right now for him. So there's one of his win conditions. Of course, we have Twisting Nether here, but just making sure there's nothing else we would rather do. It is 28 damage, so we could taunt up, but I think ultimately we're just doing this.
You don't pick the ones.
I mean, if we go into fatigue here, this is a good card once we draw our last card. Oh no. So, Twisting Nether off the top. Mortal Coil takes care of one. This takes care of another. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 20 damage. We could double lifesteal. Alright, let's see what we get here.
The wand picks you.
Almost out of time.
Okay. We live to see another round at least. Oh, me oh my. If he has a second Raised Dead, he always gets this back. I mean, the chances of him not getting this back are just next to nothing, right? So this picks off another one. Like, I almost think even if we draw Twisting here, I don't know that we can afford to play it. Oh, this is a nice consideration. So in that case, do we see what spell we get, or do we play this just to have more damage on board? This is poisonous, though. Okay. Hysteria?
I enjoy crushing moments like you.
I gotta remember this is gonna do 3 damage to 2 of our minions next turn if we're still alive. Oh, yikes. Good time for Wave of Apathy, I guess. Doesn't this full clear if we get rid of our minions? I think it does. We also can clear 2 of them with Hog Rancher and Dark Iron.
Hogs on the loose.
You call that?
So we're taking 3 damage to 2 minions. Do we keep this alive to absorb it? What's the benefit of putting this at 2 health? I don't really see one. Alright, we do need to find our other twisting now, though. He's trading. That looked weird. Like, surely he's about to... Come on now. Come on now, game. Yeah, that's what I figured he was about to do. So... I think we just... I think we just have to tap for twisting. I mean, this absorbs for 8. This absorbs 3 of them, which leaves at least 16 damage. Like, do we really want to play that game? I don't think that's enough. This kills 2 of them off. Best case scenario is it kills this and another one off. But that still leaves a lot. Let's see. If we do this together, then he's got 4, 8, 12, 16, 18 attack. So that means that 8 damage gets through. I mean, we have a 1 in 7 chance. So maybe this is better than a 1 in 7 chance. Maybe it is better than a 1 in 7 chance. It's a pretty cool little deck he's put together. We were just slow enough. I mean, if we were playing an aggressive deck at all, he couldn't have probably done all this. Oh, you're kidding me. So does he just pass? Well, now we get to see 2 cards that have to be... Oh, no. We have to get it here or it's over, right? We still get another chance. Wait, how much does this kill if it only hits his own minions? Let's just find out. No! That's impossible to imagine that just happened. Do we play this for the 3/3? No, I don't think so. That is actually unbelievable. I'm not sure what the chances were, but they couldn't have been good. That was nice. That was nice of him. That actually could be relevant here. So we get 3 health. We're at 9. He can only do 8 damage. That was weird.
My shield for Argon.
I can't believe we're still alive. But we're not going to ever get our health back. We don't ever get health back is the problem. Really? Twisting? So what's last? Okay. Just for fun, we'll play this out. He has another raised dead.
Blood is my currency. Well played.
Well played.
All right. That's crazy. So here's my theory, or basically my question. If we had had Lord Jaraxxus, could that have gone any different? If we had got it in like halfway through that match, we certainly apply a lot more pressure, right? But his deck is like a low-level priest deck that does especially well against slow decks. Very control-oriented. I liked it. I thought that was really cool. And, you know, he has enough removal in it that maybe sometimes he does okay against aggro. They just run out of... They run out of reach. Hey, we've got Lord Jaraxxus now. Okay, I'm excited. So now we've got a Warlock deck that actually has some pretty good... Oops, we're not going to play another one right now. Has some pretty good things going on. And we can tinker with that and try to make it a little better. We'll play some more Mage. I'll try to start with Mage next, perhaps. What is Talon Forging? I'm trying to remember what Forging is. Oh yeah, that's a decent card. You probably add that. So we unlock that next. You probably add that to some decks. Taunt's really nice, and it draws a card. Like, I think that's actually a really good card. Okay. Thanks for watching. I think what I'll do... Oh, maybe we... Did we finish? I don't guess we did. Here, let's... you know, if you just have a little bit of obsessiveness to your personality, then you just feel like you have to clear these out, right? I mean, it just kind of draws you bonkers. So we're in a good step. Next time we play, we can try to keep working on 2 more wins in play mode. Keep whittling away at doing damage to enemy heroes, which the decks we're playing are so slow and control-y right now that we haven't been doing much of that. And then hopefully we'll be able to reset this relatively soon. Okay, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.